What if you could consistently increase your traffic for free, cut wasted time, close more deals, and take care of your prospects and customers like you really care using one AI tool that you've probably not heard of? In this video, I'll reveal exactly how business owners like yourself are using Perplexity to improve their marketing and sales while reducing their spend. I'll be covering 5 sections in this video.
So section 1, what is Perplexity? How is it different from ChatGPT? Perplexity is your answer search engine, meaning it gives you answers to questions in crisp, condensed summaries or paragraphs that are easy for you to read, and you get smarter really fast. And one thing I love about Perplexity is the fact that you can go deeper with the related questions, which means if you get curious, you can keep going to that rabbit hole beautifully. It also gives you all the sources, so you know what sources it has used to give you that answer, and you can then work from there. Remember, we used to search this way, go into every link and figure out the answers ourselves.
So let's get into the section where I teach you how to rank your content for free using organic AI techniques that will give you more traffic. So in the old world of Google, you used to think about ranking. In the new world, you're thinking about citation. So what does citation mean? So in this case, I'm using an example, top 10 eco parenting influencers on TikTok. You can see that this brand is being cited throughout this answer because this clearly answers what the AI is looking for. A double citation would be to actually refer to your brand over here. So for instance, it could be according to company XYZ, there are more than 100,000 influencers in this category. Now your brand has been mentioned and there's a link out, which means you get cited twice, which is fantastic because you get both credibility and traffic. Now the second difference between the old world and the new world of ranking for organic traffic is in the old world, you used to think about keywords. Let's say you want to rank for keyword email marketing. In the new world, you want to make it a question, answer, evidence. Finally, we used to have authority in the old days. So if BBC wrote about you, that was a big push in authority. In the new world, you have forums, meaning you want to hang out where your audience is hanging out and provide this value, and the AI picks up on that because Perplexity ranks up to 30% of its answers from blogs and community forums versus in the old world, which was used to be much less. All right, in this section of the video, I'm going to walk you through how you can use Perplexity to find your ICP, find your market. Now, you can find Perplexity on perplexity.ai, and you can see that you have 3 different modes over here. You have the search mode, and you have Pro enabled if you pay for it. You have research mode, which is what I'm going to use over here, and you have labs mode, which I'll use in the later part of the video. Now, the research mode is what I love over here with Perplexity because it goes really deep into your question and really finds credible answers or sources for you. In this case, I'm going to make it the market research analyst, and I'm going to ask you to define my ICP for an AI-powered agency that works with sales and helps founders grow their business with sales, right? So I've given it some kind of context, what I'm looking for, what kind of output I'm looking for in terms of sections. So I want an ICP definition. I want to understand the market overall. How is it growing, especially in Europe? And then I want to look at opportunity analysis. I'm going to make this a little bit more focused on Northern Europe, which is where I live. And I'm going to ask you to focus on B2B companies doing under a certain 5 million euros in annual revenue. As you can see, the AI is going to work, and I'm going to see you back when the research is done. So guys, Perplexity has done its job. It's gone through my questions to help me find my ICP and give me 5 sub-segments, which it's clearly done. So walking through this, so sifting through this really fast, you can see that it takes me through the pain points per sub-segment, what the outcomes would be. It takes me through key roles that I should target. It takes me through the market landscape. The beauty about this is it gives me clear sources I can go into the depths of. Now, all of a sudden, with this deep research, this used to take me, 6-8 hours to get this kind of data. Now I can get it in literally minutes. Okay, guys, so let me walk you through how I use Perplexity to prepare for a meeting and to help me identify what are the triggers I could use in the meeting to move a prospect to a sale. So I'm going to meet this wonderful lady, Anna, that runs a clinic, and I'm going to sell her an AI receptionist service. That's my goal. But I want Perplexity to analyze for me whether this person is ready for my service, what's going on in the business that is good for me to be prepared on and for this meeting, and finally, what's going on in the industry so I could get a timing score on 10 being the highest, if they'd be ready for my service. That's frontoffice.sc. which is, again, a very simple customer service AI tool. Now, what Perplexity does is that it goes into deep research mode. It walks you through all the things that about this person in this case, right? It walks you through all the things going on in the company, including the financials and what's going on in terms of expansion or not. And finally, it'll walk you through what's going on in the industry. And now you can see the timing is 4 out of 10, which is moderate readiness with mixed signals, right? So this means that I don't have to push for the sale in the meeting tomorrow. I'm just going to start working with the lead to get them more ready. So this is a great way to do two things. One is to prepare for your meeting in really warp speed, so you come much more prepared, which increases credibility. And two, you understand what your sales strategy should be in the meeting. So in this section, I'm going to take you through how to use Perplexity to create real-time dashboards that are critical for your business. So I run Moonrise Health, a pelvic health studio for women. What I want Perplexity to do is to create a dashboard that tracks all social media mentions about my brand and about keywords that are critical for my business. I wanted to also give me a sentiment summary, like a chart or a table, so I understand whether it's positive, negative, or neutral. And I wanted to make a list of influencers and creators working in my niche so I can start engaging with them and their followers. And then I wanted to give me 3 example visualizations showing top performing hashtags. And I'm going to use labs mode over here, and I'm going to let it breathe. All right, so look at this beautiful dashboard that Perplexity has created for me in less than 10 minutes. You have filters that are fantastic. So Instagram, TikTok, Reddit. You have different kinds of sentiments, positive, mixed, controversial. You have trends, rising or stable. All this happened because of one little prompt, right? And obviously I can make this bigger. I can also download this. And here you can see my different keyword performance trackers, what's going on. You can see my sentiment analysis, beautiful graphs that tell me what's the positive, negative sentiment and so on. So you can see one of the exercises that we do is hyperpressives, and you can see it's pretty positive. You can see what are the strongest growth levers are, what are controversial topics, what are top hashtags, and what key influencers I could go after over here, and clearly actionable insights. So now if I have this dashboard and I can share this with my team that is running marketing or social media, they know exactly what to focus on. And this happened in 10 minutes with a $20 subscription. So there you have it, guys. In this video, I've walked you through how to use Perplexity to grow your traffic organically with AI SEO. Don't forget the citations. How to find your ICP, how to research your prospects before your meetings to get timing signals so you know how to run your sales meetings, how to build fantastic interactive dashboards. I really hope you use Perplexity because it's completely transformed my life, both privately and in my business. And until I see you in the next 7-minute video or less, see you.